In today's video, we will cover O Realty Income's latest acquisition of Spirit Airlines. This will establish the ultimate company of high-quality real estate and low-quality airplanes. It's actually just come to my attention that Realty Income did not acquire Spirit Airlines, but Spirt Realty Capital. O has had a tough 2023, being down over 25%. But Realty Income, which pays monthly dividends and has done so for over 25 straight years, is now trading at a starting yield of 6.4%. This is a chance to potentially get an amazing cornerstone in your portfolio for years to come and lock in those amazing high starting yields. So they acquired Spirit in an all-stock transaction valued at about $9.3 billion. Unfortunately, with REITs, when interest rates are so high like they are today, borrowing money is so expensive, and in order to grow your business, you're going to have to dilute shareholders by issuing more shares of stock to fund those deals. This is going to hurt investors as their piece of the pie just keeps getting sliced into more pieces. But at the same time, they now have ownership to Spirt Realty's impressive portfolio of over 2,000 retail, industrial, and other properties across 49 states, which have an amazing 99.8% occupancy rate. That actually rounds up to 100%, if you didn't know. According to the intelligent cesspool of investors on Reddit, commercial real estate is dying, and no one will ever need to go to fitness centers, golf courses, grocery stores, fast food places, gas stations, home improvement stores. Nope, none of those are essential or part of day-to-day activity for millions. Just don't tell that to Spirit, as those are some of the key sectors that it did invest in. Some of Spirit's largest tenants, just like O, are BJ's Wholesale, Walgreens, LA Fitness, CVS, Home Depot. These are typically recession-proof companies. Now, why did the share price of O fall so much when the news was announced, down nearly 6%? Well, this typically happens anytime an acquisition is announced, as the company doing the acquiring often has to pay much more money or a premium to acquire the company, whose shares typically go up since they're paying more than the current market value. As O now will have a market cap of around $63 billion, it's going to be that much harder to grow an already big company. Realty Income continues to grow as they are now one of the top 200 companies in the S&P 500 and now will be the fourth largest REIT out there. It's important to note that the merger has not actually been approved yet, but it's expected to take place in Q1 of 2024. During this time, Spirt Realty will pay dividends as normal, as will O Realty, not Realty Income. Guys, O has a very proven track record of success. This is a management team that really knows what they're doing, with 639 consecutive monthly dividends paid. What an impressive streak. O's dividend growth recently has been stellar, but we're getting ownership to even more properties at a discounted rate. The stock market is the only store where things go on sale and people start running out of the store. That's a weak mindset. We need to get into the rich investor mindset, buy things when they're on a discount. That's how we're gonna make our money in the long term. If you like that house for $300,000, why are you suddenly saying no when the price gets knocked down to $270K? Yet it's those same people who will want to buy in when the home goes to $325K because they don't want to miss out. They don't want that FOMO. Yet the underlying asset never changes. O has an amazing balance sheet. It's one of the only 8 US REITs with at least 2 A3/A- credit ratings by Moody's and S&P. Right now, the United States is hurting. 3 major players in the real estate industry, the Mortgage Bankers Association, or MBA, the National Association of Realtors, NAR, and National Association of Home Builders, the NAHB, they all penned a letter to Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell to lower interest rates. When there's higher interest rates, that means less people are going to be wanting to buy homes, right? Because it's just more expensive. And real estate prices and activity, that's going to remain stagnant. This right now is not Realty Income season, but there will be a day when Uncle Jerome does lower interest rates and real estate will be flourishing yet again. Did I mention that O has triple net leases? This essentially means O's tenants are responsible for paying things like property taxes, maintenance expenses, and insurance, which means more money in O's pockets, which then gets transferred to us, the investors, in the form of monthly dividends. O paid a near 15% to acquire Spirit, but this will boost their base rent from $3.8 billion to $4.5 billion. This move should greatly diversify the company, both geographically and through different exposure to different industries. Over the past 10 years, O hasn't had this high of a starting yield since C19, indicating this might be a prime buying opportunity. I'm currently loading up the boat and making O one of the largest positions in my portfolio. I currently have 85.77 shares of O. I'm so close to getting to 100 shares and doing covered calls on them. They make up 3% of my portfolio, and it's making me over $263 every year and growing. It's like I have my own super small rental property. Just you wait, over the years I'm going to keep compounding, keep reinvesting the dividends, and that money is just going to keep growing. I understand that it might take a while for the O share price to recover, but I will gladly wait on the sidelines collecting those monthly checks. Stop thinking you're going to be a millionaire overnight. Rich people make a series of smart choices every day for years to set themselves up for success. I like the risk that O is taking here. They're taking a chance, they're growing the company, and they're getting more properties in their arsenal. And we get to collect those monthly rent checks, so it's going to be really hard to mess up getting rich with real estate. I'm so glad O didn't acquire Spirit Airlines. They probably would have canceled the flight by now. I beat the market yet again this most recent month. My Patreons get access to all my weekly trades and full access to my $155,000 portfolio. Join the Discord. We have some great conversations in there. Make sure you leave a like. Let me know your thoughts on the O Realty Income merger. Check out these videos right here on other popular dividend investing topics, and I'll catch you on the next one.